Okay, people, I think that we are live. I think that we are live. Let me go ahead and get that picture down, okay? Let me know as you guys are piling in that you can hear me and see me. Y'all know how we do it every time we come live. I got to make sure that you can actually hear me. Now, a lot of y'all was wondering, why did you see Wendy Williams Blackfoot in the thumbnail? And it's because that's a picture of Wendy. You needed a picture of Wendy, and I wanted to show you a current picture of Wendy and that black foot. That foot that looked like death. That foot that's bringing her bad luck. That is the Grim Reaper in her foot. That's just how I feel. I told y'all that black foot. Foot is black. Very black. Black. Foot ain't supposed to be that black. All right. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? I hear a yay. See a hey. Hello. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, first things first, people. We actually got to talk about Nick Carter, Aaron Carter's brother. If you look, these was pop stars in the early 2000s. This was that want the bread, want the bread, want the bread news. That want the bread, want the bread, want the bread, want the bread. Want the bread on? We got that want the bread news. That stale ass news. That graping news. That HPV news. That itchy scratchy news. We got that want the bread, want the bread. That want the bread news. I ain't have time to even really hold that note like that. I ain't had my tea tonight. But this is one of the white boys from the early 2000s that was famous for having a little talent and having blonde hair and blue eyes and, sacrificing, to the Jakuma Tati. Anyway, Nick Carter is actually being accused in court. Like, TMZ got the documents, as TMZ get all the documents because TMZ is Illuminati. I just low key figured that out. I think TMZ is literally the Illuminati. How else do they know everything and be there before it happens? But anyway, because they predicted. Nick Carter was actually accused of rape. It is, I'm not going to say the young lady's name. She's 39 now. But this alleged assault actually happened in 2001 in Tacoma, Washington at a Backstreet Boys concert. All right. The way the grown woman now tells it is that she was a young girl at the time. All right. She is also autistic and has cerebral palsy. So allegedly, not only did he grape this girl, he graped a handicapped girl who not only like really can't communicate all that well, is a bit socially awkward, also has like issues with her musculoskeletal system. Like, so this is just all fucked up. I mean, he may as well have just went into the nursing home and graped, somebody in a coma. Allegedly. Now, the way she paints the story is that she went to the concert and she was, oh my god, I love Backstreet Boys. Y'all know how they was in the 2000s, the white girl. Oh my god. Oh my god, Taylor Swift. I love you, Taylor. Oh my god, Justin Bieber. Thank you, Justin Bieber. Y'all know how it goes, right? So her little want the bread ass, enjoyed the concert, and then after the concert, she was trying to get an autograph, and then he saw her, and he said, hey, let me take you to the VIP line, but where he actually took her was the tour bus. Now, this story sounds very similar to the stories about allegedly T.I. and Tiny, about Nelly. It all goes down on that damn tour bus, allegedly. He then allegedly brought the young girl on the tour bus and told her to get on her knees and slob on that knob. Now, she literally cannot defend herself physically, and she's not all the way there socially, and so she honestly would not have really had any way to communicate, like to tell him to stop or even to defend herself against him. I'm just all allegedly, but I'm just letting you know, Nick denies all the allegations, okay? So she's slobbing on his knob. After he's, satisfied with her slobbing on his knob, she ain't crying at that point. He then takes her, drags her to the back of the tour bus where, they have the big ass bed. He closes the door and proceeds to grape her repeatedly until she begs and begs for him to stop, and then he gets up off of her. When he gets off of her, she's in tears. And he said, look, you little retarded little bitch, ain't nobody gonna believe you no way. And he sends her about her way. Now, that was allegedly 2001. Now, here we are in 2022. She's saying she needs monetary damages. She's saying she never healed from this incident. And to put the icing on the cake, she is alleging that he gave her HPV, human papillomavirus. So, I guess the question is for everybody watching on the replay and everybody in the chat, do you believe this story? Let me go to the chat, see what y'all saying. Let me go to the chat and see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. Some people saying no. Culture K said, "Oh my God, he said it like that." That's what the paperwork say. He said, "You retarded little quote unquote. You retarded little bitch. Ain't nobody gonna believe you no way." Now listen, I ain't saying Wonder Bread did it, but I'm just saying 2 loaves make a produce section. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. He told her what? You retarded little bitch. Ain't nobody gonna believe you no way. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. But she is suing for monetary damages, so we gonna follow that story and see what happens. All right, moving right along, we got to talk about Wendy Williams, but most importantly, her son. Let me say this before I get into the story about her son. Message to anybody and everybody that's ever worked with Wendy, helped Wendy along the way, dated Wendy. I don't care if you snorted coke, crack. I don't care if you hold yourself with Wendy, because Wendy, you know, she was a little thought pocket at 1.2. I don't give a damn if you gave Wendy her first radio job. Ain't nan one of you ninjas, nigglets, Wonder Breads, none of you motherfuckers, ain't nan one of y'all made Wendy but motherfucking Wendy. Wendy had the talent. Wendy had the drive. Wendy had the passion. Wendy had the emotion. Wendy put herself out there. I'm saying this because, you know, since, you know, Kevin Hunter Sr. can't pay his bills, now he coming out with a book. Now he's saying that everything that Wendy was in her show and in her whole damn career is thanks to him. As if he was the one that actually made her and birthed her and brought her into this motherfucking world. As far as I'm concerned, Wendy was Wendy before she met this nigga. Now, I'm not saying this nigga didn't help her, but in my opinion, Kevin Hunter Sr. pretty much kept Wendy from getting her ass beat. Now, Wendy is tall as hell and she big as hell, and she was even bigger back then with a size A titty and a size C titty before she got those together. And she got a big wig and big feet and big hands and a big neck and big shoulders and a big back and a flat back at the same damn time, but she is not a fighter. So without having Kevin Hunter Sr. literally as the security by her side, yeah, she would have had her ass beat a long time ago. Yes, Total would have beat her ass. Yes, when Angie Martinez was trying to whoop her ass in the studio, she would have got her ass whooped. When Diddy tried to put the hit out on her, that hit would have actually went through, because y'all gotta understand, you know, it's acceptable for our generation to get on here and say all kinds of shits about celebrities, but back in the day, it was not like that. Wendy had that shit on lock. She was shutting it down. You got to remember, Wendy is the first one to expose that Diddy was getting a blowjob from another man in a hot tub at the hotel. Somebody took them pictures from afar and sent them to Wendy. Wendy was one of the first people to see the R. Kelly tape in a limo. It was given to Wendy. So Wendy was that bitch. So I just get tired of people trying to take credit for other people's talent just because you might have added a little razzle dazzle. You might have came in and did your motherfucking job as a manager, Kevin Hunter Sr., because your job as a manager is to manage, but you damn sure didn't make her, because without Wendy, you wouldn't have been shit. You just would have been another nigga from wherever the hell your ass is from and whatever name you want to fucking go by. You want to know how we know that you really wouldn't have been shit? Because without Wendy and without Wendy's money, you and Sharina is over there struggling. You can't pay your bills. You about to go into foreclosure. Nigga, you was just given a $10 million settlement 2-3 years ago. When did they kick him off the Wendy Williams show? That was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Anyway, how the hell you blow through $10 million that quick? I'm trying to figure out why you ain't, as a grown ass man with a baby mama and a young baby, why your ass ain't went out and found a job or found somebody else to make a motherfucking start? That's my thing with you people. Here's my thing, motherfucker. If you made her, make another. Make Sharina into a fucking star. But she ain't done nothing but had failed business venture after failed business venture, and her biggest accomplishment is being the side chick to Wendy Williams' husband. And she's gonna go down in history like that. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Did y'all read that? Did y'all read that manifesto or that book he got coming out? I read it. And all throughout the damn interview book, whatever this shit is that he's doing, He was just taking credit for everything Wendy did. And then he started talking about Charlamagne. And I helped him. And I got him a place. And I did this for him. And I did that for him. And I did this for him. And I did that for him. As if Charlamagne didn't have the talent and the drive. And I'm just... Why? Motherfucker, don't be taking credit for them. What did you do? What have you accomplished? This nigga was security. Now, I would give him credit for that. Kevin Sr. was security. He kept them from getting their ass whooped so they could get on the radio and say what needed to be said and do what needed to be done, period. And yes, they ran money all up and through the East Coast. And yes, the Williams and the Hunters is involved with the Mexican cartel as well. But you ain't heard that from me. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. This ain't about the daddy. This about the son. Now the son then got evicted from his apartment. He's like 21 or 22 years old. He is a college student. He recently had to take a year off of college because, well, Wendy's money is hemmed up, and then Wendy's just not like even in the best of health to sign paperwork and just really pay for his education and housing. And a lot of people, wanted to drag Kevin Jr. because they feel like, nigga, you 22 years old, get a job and pay for your place. Well, he lives in a $2 million condo in Miami. So that rent is, well, you can just imagine. And he's $70,000 behind in a rent. And so ain't no job that this boy can get gonna be able to pay that. But I understood what everybody was saying. Your mama done brought you this far, and it's time for you now to, it's time for the motherfucking nuts to drop. It's time for you to be a grown-ass man, and until your mom's money situation is figured out, because that shit is on lockdown. Wells Fargo got it on hold. Until that is figured out, you're going to have to get out here and work and go to school and do what you got to do, just like the fucking rest of us. That's why I tell you, I don't never compare yourself to these people. I don't care how much they floss. I don't care what kind of car they buy. I don't care whatever the hell they do. These celebrities, these influencers, these so-called rich people, they 2 steps from the soup line, just like me and you, point blank in the period. If they source of income drop tomorrow, a lot of them motherfuckers gonna be on the streets too. It ain't really about what class you in. It's about how much money you got coming in versus the expenses that you got going out, point blank. Whatever level you at. If you don't have enough coming in to cover what you got going out, your ass is in the motherfucking red. And that's just what it is. But in Wendy's case, all her money's frozen. That also goes to show you we ain't free in America. When you can work hard and work all your life to amass a net worth of $60 million and you can't pay your own bills because somebody gonna freeze your shit. They claim it's to protect Wendy, but they're not even allowing Wendy to pay her own bills. The fuck? So everybody else can have access to Wendy's money except her. I'm through. But anyway, for people that were saying, why didn't Wendy just buy the apartment for Kevin Jr. outright? She actually planned to. So she had prepaid a part of the lease, I think about half the lease, and then she was going to continue to make the monthly payments, and then at the end of the lease she was going to purchase a property. But before she could, her mind fell apart. It was right before things started really going bad apparently for her. So he ain't went back to school, he ain't really done nothing else. But baby boy, you 22 years old, time to get out here and do what you got to do. You want to finish your education? You better pay for that shit class by class like everybody else has to. Welcome to the real world. That's one thing about being a celebrity kid. When real life happens, most of the time they cannot handle it. Like they just really can't. Moving right along, we got to talk about TJ Holmes. All right, Mr. Office Community Peen. He has been slanging that biracial sausage all up and through ABC Studios. Now, here, look. When this situation first went viral with him and Amy Robach, his co-star, co-anchor, whatever they call it, having the affair, when it went viral, I told y'all that there was something else behind this because there is no reason why this should have been as big as it was. No offense to him, although he's, no homo. He's a beautiful man, and his Wonder Bread was average looking, and a flatback, but there's nothing special about him. He ain't a celebrity. He really ain't a nobody. He's another light-skinned, green-eyed, charming dude. That's it. They come a dime a dozen out here. So it's nothing that special about him that this should have went viral, but I'm going to tell you why. Now, with that being said, ABC told us they wasn't getting fired because wasn't no rules broken around the workplace. Well, ABC does not like how this story has become a distraction, aka they don't like the shit that we saying on Black Twitter. Black Twitter got a lot more power than what we realize, okay? And so they've temporarily been, removed from their jobs. Now I'm gonna say this, TJ and Amy, this is the first stressor of your relationship now, because Amy, you done lost your husband, and TJ, you done now lost your wife. You gonna lose half your shit. You gonna be paying alimony and child support. So both of y'all is about to be broke and struggling pretty much. So y'all really might as well stick together. Now is not the time to fall apart. Just like you melted in her mouth. Now it's time for you guys to melt into each other's arms and stick together as you go through this bed that you made. So lay your punk ass in it. But ABC is now investigating to see, okay, did you have any dates on a company credit card? Did you rent any of them hotels on a company credit card? Did you use the company account, the corporate account, to rent a car when y'all was running around the state? ABC is now doing a thorough investigation, and if he or Amy have committed any violation of their contract, they're fired expeditiously. Number one. Number two, he been sleeping with several of the Wonder Bread slices around the office, and so everybody knew what he was about. They just waited for the right time to out him. Number three, let me give you the secret to media. Don't nothing go viral unless somebody is pushing it, and I've learned that, all right? So publicists and agents and influencers and people in the industry, they get on phone calls, conference calls, and emails, and certain stories that they want everybody to cover, they make sure it's covered. That's how it goes viral. Sometimes things go viral organically, and we the consumers make it viral. But when shit just happens out the blue and you like, why is everybody talking about this? Somebody purposely did that. So here's the issue. TJ, while he's very appealing to the eye, he is an absolute dick at work. And I'm not talking about the dick that he's slanging to every average looking, flat-backed, flat-chested Wonder Bread that he can find. He's literally a dick to his producers. He's a dick to the people that work under him and that work for him, and the assistants and the people that bring him coffee and bring him his stories. He's an absolute ass to work with. He's very rude, and honestly, he feels that he can be that way because of how he look, and look, I'm not trying to be funny, but his ego is inflated. And here's the thing. You can treat people however you want, but just always be ready for that karma to come back, because y'all been trying to figure out who snitched? Baby, it was the producers. The producers has pushed this story and made it as big as it is so they can get his ass up out of there. So, best of luck. I kept trying to figure out, TJ, why we're even talking about you. Because you ain't that damn special. And now we know. Now we know. Can you please do a run on... Oh, yeah, I sure am. I'm working on that, Amy. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hold on. We got to go to the next story here. Hold up. I don't know why my picture didn't pull up, but I'm finna pull it up right now. Okay. Finna pull up the picture right now. All right. Now, we definitely had to come tonight and talk about Britney Griner, okay? Now, Britney Griner has officially been released from Russia's custody, and she is back home in America. If you guys actually, I ain't even want to show the updated pictures of her, but they cut her locks off. Ain't no telling what all she's been through over there. We kind of have an idea, but let's just say we'd rather not know. And so, shout out to Britney. She is now back home. Her wife fought for her. Her family fought for her. The country fought for her. The internet fought for her and put pressure on it. Now, we did a trade. And so we sent back pretty much the Antichrist. who shall not be named, because he literally, I can't say the M word. He deleted so many Africans that literally a movie was named after him. The devil, let's just call him that, Victor the devil. So anyway, we got Britney back. We traded him, we released the devil in the interim, and we still actually have another American over in Russia who was detained illegally, or should not have been detained. Let's just put it like that. I don't know why I'm losing my $5 words tonight, but anyway, long story short, a lot of people online is worried about who we traded who for who. Why we ain't got this person or that person? And I just need y'all to stop complaining. We got Britney Griner back. Britney Griner is back home, and I know that as far as I'm concerned, she better not ever take her ass back to Russia again. So let me give you a PSA for everybody of color, the colored people, people of color, black American, whatever you want to fucking call yourself. You do not belong in Russia, Yugoslavia, any of them Eastern European countries. You do not belong over there. They do not like you. They do not like us. I'm here to let you know, over in Russia, it's literally a thing for them to actually throw acid on black people in the streets. So for y'all that think that it ain't really like that, no, yes, it's really like that. And she, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. And she found out over there trying to chase a bag. Meanwhile, almost lost like 9 to 10 years of her life. And so what is Britney going to do now? Especially since the WNBA ain't really paying nothing like that for real. Well, here's what she needs to do. She's going to do a few interviews. She's going to get that money. She can write a book, do a book deal, or do like a documentary deal with Hulu and Netflix. That's some more money. And just figure some shit out. But other than that, I think Britney's going to need like intensive therapy. I think that I think Britney has not even really had the time to process what she's been through and what she endured. And now that she's back, she's going to have to get back. She's going to have to get back to regular life. And so I say the best she can do is monetize her pain to at least give her a little cushion before she's, ready and able to go back out and go back to work. And as far as I'm concerned, Britney Griner, do not take your ass back to Russia no more. As a matter of fact, after all you done been through, Britney, I don't even think you want to smoke shit. I don't think you want to smoke a cigarette, a cigar, a hookah. I don't think you want to touch none of that shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, whether it's for pain or not, Russia is not having it. They just not having it. Not at all. Not at all. All right, so let me actually read y'all comments here. Stars Above Emerald Forest says she needs a Netflix movie deal. Yes, she does. Don't let Lifetime do it. Lifetime is not gonna tell it right. Go to Netflix or Hulu. That other prisoner was kicked out of the Marines. Hey, nonetheless, that Paul Whelan person, we had to get you later. Right now, we worried about everybody black. She won't want to smell cigarettes or weed again. True. Brown Sugar said I wouldn't travel to Cali to Nebraska with gummies. I was so scared of my little coins being snatched. Yeah, I don't play that. Even when I was in Cali, I smoked my stuff. I had some stuff left over, and man, I left it at my mom's crib. Like I'll get that when I come back for New Year's. I'm not gonna try to sneak that on a plane, even though I know several people that bring the weed on the plane, or they'll mail it to themselves. From Cali or whatever state where it's legal, they just mail it to themselves. I'm too scary. I can't do that. That's just me. Let's see. Britney would definitely talk to Oprah or Gayle King first. Oh God, I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her talk to either one. Somebody else, please. Pink Sugar said, "Damn, Storm, you got through all the topics in less than 30 minutes." Yeah, sometimes it be like that. But that's okay. I just came on live while you have Whitney Williams' dead foot up there. Well, I don't know who Whitney Williams is, but Wendy, I found a picture of her. That's a picture of her. They said Sonya C said she sounds like Barry White. Of course Britney sounds like Barry White. She's a stud. I feel like Britney Griner coming back, I feel like that was a win for studs, low key. Like Stud Nation, like, they say, a black woman's prayers will save you, and now we know that a stud's prayers will too. So I'm not mad at that. She should talk to you first. Hell yeah, they should all talk to me, but I'm gonna ask the real questions. And people don't like that. Robin Roberts, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Robin. Shout out to Love Jones. Doris said it's a win for studs. Yeah, it's a win for studs. It's definitely a win for studs. And let me tell you something else. When I tell you when Britney came home, when I tell you she blew her wife's back out like none other. When I say she put the biggest strap on All right, and she threw her hips into it, and I mean, she got a lot of pain. She got a fucking hunch out her system. So her wife finna get it. She finna get it for a while. I'm just saying. You know how them dudes be when they come home from the pen. They be blowing your back out. Some of y'all got dudes that's home from the pen right now next to you. It's okay. Get up and get that nigga a sandwich. You know you love him. Let's see. TJ Holmes somewhere trying to reach out since he has free time. I'm just saying. Nicki Minaj's 40th birthday. Oh yes, happy birthday to Onika Tanya Mirage Petty. It's so weird for me to be like, damn, she's 40, because I remember when she came out, but then damn, I was in junior high when she came out. It's just weird when you grow up with these artists and you see where they came from and now where they at. It's amazing. Storm, will they ever forgive Will Smith? They need to forgive Will Smith. Yeah, they need to forgive Will Smith. He slapped Chris, and listen, it ain't the end of the world. Although Will knew who to play with and who not to play with, because guess what? If that was 50 Cent over there was Dwayne Johnson, he'd have stayed his ass in that seat. How did you forget Nikki's birthday? It's her birthday. What you want me to do? I ain't think that was no damn story. No, that was story worthy. Shit, it's her happy fucking birthday. Shit. Remember my birthday, April 28th. You remember my birthday. That's whose birthday is important. Thank you, Kenneth. Let's see. Give y'all 3 more minutes and then I'm off here. Chris Rock is a pain. Storm, help us. I'm not getting text notifications. That damn text thing. Listen, I'm still trying to. I gotta contact their customer service. Just be patient. Gotta be patient with me. Believe me, when we get it figured out, it will get figured out. It will get figured out. Let's see. Thanks for saying 40 is still young. Yeah, I mean, who said 40 was old? I never really got that either. You do know if you're not aging, you dying. So she's 40. That's a good thing. I don't know. I don't get age shaming. I don't understand that. Will you cover Vanessa Bryant dating a Russian? Email me. I didn't know she was dating she dating a white man. Well, I tell you what, if Vanessa is smart, she better not get married. Don't give away Kobe's money. Let's see. The Manosphere said that 40 is oh god. I mean, hell, well, who they gonna date? Or is they just gonna wait by the local high school and wait for the high school graduations to, for dating prospects? Don't. Florabella said, Storm, you like cougars though. I mean, yeah, I do, and cougars like me. I'm just saying. Did you see Sierra on Jennifer Hudson? They both looked good. Well, no, because I don't want to watch Jennifer Hudson's talk show, number one. And number two, what is Sierra on there doing? Is she selling a product, or is she still trying to give us that bullshit ass music? Sierra and Saweetie need to let the music go. And I mean, at least Sierra gave us a few albums that we can tolerate, but we ain't trying to hear none of that new shit. Sierra still sound like 2008. I can't. I can't. Let's see. What else? She has a skincare line. Okay, don't they all have a skincare line? Now, Storm, don't do Sierra. What? Don't do what? I'm just saying. You come on now. We know. We know. Come on now. Let's be honest. All right, don't drink no more of that. Walk away. We know. Come on now. Please tell me your opinion on Britney Spears. Britney Spears is gone. Tammy Major says Storm can be gone that day. I don't let women ask me on dates. I'm sorry. Did you see the Krishan and Blueface interview? He looks like he need help. Love Jones. Krishan is his karma. So he better call the hotline for abused victims. That's all I can tell him. Okay, what else? My mom said Jennifer Hudson show is boring. Yes, Jennifer Hudson is not a talk show host. She screams in a mic. That's what she done, and she should have stayed with David. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's see. Same thing Wendy said, Sierra should stick to modeling. Yeah, stick to being a wife. Why everybody want to do stuff? Like, you rich, go home. Let's see. Storm, will you cover Coach Prime leaving JSU for Colorado? What was he supposed to do? I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna cap. A lot of these stories to me don't be stories, because if you telling me I'm gonna get a pay raise, then I'm gonna take it. Like, what do y'all expect? He gave y'all a few good years. Take it, take the lessons, and roll with it. Life is about growth. I'm just saying, like, just saying. Come on now, we done left jobs to go make $2 more an hour. You think he ain't gonna leave to go make millions? And I know he said it wasn't about money, but you know damn well that nigga about money. First off, Deion got too many kids not to be working for money. Y'all shouldn't have believed that now. Come on. And even if something ain't about money, when I give you enough money, you gonna move. Akira said, I guess it's a big deal for sports fans. True. For $5 million, I'm leaving in the middle of the game. Right. Thank you. Crystal Clear said, is R. Kelly really getting out or no? Ooh. Okay, let's talk about R. Kelly. Then I'm going to talk about Mariah Carey. Then I'm out. Excuse me. Damn, I can't tell y'all everything that I know. Ooh. Maybe. That's all I can say is maybe. Should Mariah Carey do another album? No. I seen that video of Mariah Carey sounding bad. Mariah Carey ain't really sounded good in a while. Y'all know that. She don't move on stage, and you know she was never a dancer. She wears about 8 pairs of Spanx, and so I mean, hell, she really can't breathe the way she used to. We already know what's up, and so you know, I don't know if she be drunk as hell before she get on stage. Listen, I don't know, but Mariah Carey is an icon. She is a legend. She has nothing else to prove, and I don't really know why she's even pretending to be on a mic and pretending to even try to sing. That's another one. Like, you got $500 million. Like, what? Like, I ever get to that point, I'm not on anybody's stage and I'm not on anybody's camera. I'm not talking to y'all. Like, I'm living my life. So, last one. Thank you, Amy. Cabo 6 update anytime soon, or your thoughts? Yeah, we'll do an update tomorrow. We'll do update tomorrow. No, not 80 pairs, 8. She does about 8. Octavia Spencer does too. Yeah. Storm, did you hear about Celine Dion's neurological diagnosis, stiff person syndrome? These jabs, I can't say that. Literally taking people out. I think that was the point of the you know what, to trigger certain things in people that already had underlying issues. A lot of people walking around have things wrong with them that they don't know, that lay dormant in them, that will never be triggered unless something triggers it. So with that being said, right, do I think, you know, everybody that got the you know what is gonna be sick or have effects? No. Some people are gonna be perfectly fine and live to be old and, you know, blah 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 blah. But for people that already had things going on, for people that were already sick, elderly, the people that were already at risk, it is possible that the you know what could have been done on that system. And I mean, that's just what it is. Do I think it was the mark of the beast? No. Is it preparing us for the mark of the beast? Yes. Did they prove that they can pressure people into doing something that they say they don't want to do? Yes. Is things about to get worse in this country? Yes. Get prepared. Our money system is collapsing. We about to go to everything being digital. Social credit score is coming. Just get ready. Things about to change, and so you got to be on the right side of change, or you're gonna be left behind. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. What I think about Elon firing everyone at Twitter? Ugh, he's a maniac. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure that you catch Storm After Dark on OnlyFans, premiering December 17th, a podcast about all things sex and sexual. Okay, we got some good guests lined up. I know that me and Love Jones is gonna kill it, and it's gonna be me unfiltered, uncensored on OnlyFans. No, listen, OnlyFans is a platform just like any other platform. All right. Why do I like the platform so much? Because there's no rules. Like, it is totally uncensored. It's like going over to Rumble right now. But Rumble's more for the conservative people, I think. But you get my point. So you ain't got to be busting it open. You can literally just do a show just like I'm doing right now. And we ain't got to worry about getting cut the hell off. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, we premiere December 17th. It's going to be I'm ready. Coach K said my mama know where I was and won't send me to the highest bit. I heard that. I think Love Jones was in the chat. She said yes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Let's see. I think that's it. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you all later.